Well, here we are again. A couple of people have emailed me and asked a few questions about some things, and I'm going to go over a couple of things for you now that I think help in developing patterns and help in developing just a groove. That's one thing I think a lot of bass players are real interested in, a solo kind of a standout type of a thing, which is fine. There's times for soloing. But I think that as a bassist and part of the rhythm section, your number one obligation is to lay down a solid groove. And a groove could be something very, very simple. It doesn't have to be real complex. It doesn't have to be real fast. It just has to be extremely tight. And that gives everybody else something to play off of. So one of the things that I've always admired about Marcus Miller, who's one of my favorite bassists, is he always had the root note. Even in his solos, were always being hammered. And when you do that, I think you create a much better groove and bottom end for the other people to solo off of. And we'll do some stuff here just in the key of E. Most guitar players and bass players love E because there's a lot of open strings there. So if you do just like an open E, that's just a simple little groove. It's just two open E's to the 7 flat, hit the 7 flat octave to the low, so E, you go to the 4 chord, then you go to the 6 chord, and just a simple little groove. And a lot of guys can play it with a and you can do it picking, or you can do it with the funk, which I like. The hammer and pulling is a little bit, I think, more percussive. Like I said, you can do a lot more to it too. You can do that's using some of the ghost notes and muted notes I talked about before, and basically you're just adding a lot of kind of embellishment over that root note, or that root groove in this case. So So practice a few of the root note grooves. Like I said, keeping, even if you're doing some soloing, keep that root note, in this case say being an E, keep that root note kind of as in the groove, and keep it hammering. So even if you're doing the ghost notes like I was doing in the other video, keep that low E always hammering there, and that just keeps that drive going. You and the bassist and the drummer rather, keeping that drive going will give the other guys a lot to play off of. Also, it just creates a lot more drive in that music. Well, until next time, practice, and if you guys have any questions, email me. I'll be glad to help in any way that I possibly can, and we'll play a little more funk on the way out. And away we go.